Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or xJawz, and today I'm bringing you guys a Domination gameplay on the map Stockpile. And while I'm sure a lot of you guys are collecting yourselves from the shock of seeing a second xJawz video in 2 days, I want to tell you guys a little bit about what I want to talk about today. And let me warn you, it's going to be a semi-serious commentary, so just keep that in mind. So the first thing that I want to talk about today is, and I'm just going to call it what it is, I'm just going to be honest. The first thing I want to talk about is the neglect that I've shown towards my YouTube channel over the past 3 to 5 months, and it's the neglect that I personally find unacceptable, something I'm not really proud of, something I'm a little bit upset with myself about, but yeah, I want to talk about that. The second thing that I want to talk about briefly is going to be the hate that I've gotten as a result of that, and some other things, just all the people, leaving, negative comments and disliking my videos. And the third thing that I want to talk about today is how things are going to be changing, the steps that I'm going to be taking to make sure that hopefully this kind of neglect doesn't ever happen again. So before I get into any of that, there's one thing I need to do first and foremost, and that's apologize. I want to say that I'm sorry to all my fans, all my supporters, all my subscribers, all the people who showed up and watched, whether it be one video or 10 videos or all my videos, whatever it is. And liked my videos and done all that sort of stuff for me, because the way I've behaved the past couple of months with the lack of uploads and not being completely upfront with you, if I'm going to be honest, is really unacceptable and just unprofessional, I guess is a good word to use, and just kind of rude is another good word to use. I feel really bad about it. I do, and that's why I need to apologize, and that's why I need to be honest with you guys. So, with that out of the way, with me telling you that, then I am really sorry for the lack of uploads. Let me tell you why there's been a lack of uploads. So, this sort of all started about, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago, when school was, winding down. My high school, or my senior year of high school, was coming to a close, and things were kind of weird. You gotta understand that if you're not a high school senior, you haven't, or if you're not yet a senior in high school, whatever, you're either in middle school or an underclassman in high school, you don't yet understand sort of the awkwardness that is the senior year of high school. You see, it's weird because when school is ending, you're thinking to yourself, all right, summer's coming around, that time again, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 months to hang out with my friends and do whatever I want. I don't really have any obligations during the summer. I just get to kick back, relax, and enjoy myself. But things are weird when you're a senior in high school, because you're leaving all your high school friends, or at least most of them, who aren't going to be going to the same schools as you, or whatever. Everyone's sort of in this mood where they're like this mentality, I guess you could say, it's a better word for it. Everyone's in this mentality where they're saying to themselves, I don't really have any obligations. I get to just kind of kick back, relax, and enjoy life for the next couple of months. But they also are sort of like I don't want to be too feminine here, I guess is the word. But everyone sort of also wants to cherish the final high school days with all their friends, and also wants to have a good time. And this mentality definitely took over me as well. I began uploading less. It started gradually, just because I wanted to hang out with my friends more and more. I went from 3 videos a day to 2 videos a day to 1 video a day, which at the time I thought was ridiculously low, to even less than that. And it got to the point where I think the other day I didn't upload a video for like 12 days, and that might be the most time it's ever been in between uploads for me. But if it wasn't, even I would feel even worse. But if it was, that's just unacceptable. It's really, really unacceptable to think that for 12 days I didn't upload any videos and didn't do anything and didn't update you guys at all. And I felt really bad about that, and I thought about it for a while, and I decided that things really need to change. So with college, with the summer, it just got to the point where I was just hanging out with my friends all the time, and it got closer and closer to the time where I knew I was going to have to leave my high school friends for at least 4 months, until winter break, where I would get to see them all. And as it got closer to that time, I was thinking to myself, I have less and less time. I need to, put YouTube on the back burner more and more and more, because of the fact that I want to spend more and more time with all my friends. And that just became, you know, really bad as far as my YouTube channel goes, because I began uploading really irregularly. There was actually no uploading schedule. It used to be 3 a day, but then it just became whenever I had the time to make a video, which, you know, I never wanted it to get to that point, and I just didn't like any of that. So, you know, with college then, I could upload even less because I didn't have a setup and all. But hopefully things are going to be changing now. So now, you know, you guys should have a decent understanding of why there was so few uploads, and you know, that's not an excuse. It's just an explanation. I just want to let you guys know, you know, why that all sort of happened. And I know I don't have a lot of time here, but I'd like to cover 2 final things here. And I'm going to cover them pretty briefly. Number 1, I'd like to talk about the hate, or number 2, I'm sorry. Number 2, I want to talk about the hate that I've been getting. Here's the bottom line, guys. I see all the hate that I'm getting. I see that, you know, people are upset with me, whether it be for not uploading videos or, you know, uploading gameplays where I don't talk about the gameplay in the background. I'm talking about something else, which is not something, you know, I'm really known for doing. Not something I started my channel to do. And I just want to say this, you know, if you don't like me anymore, I understand. I don't blame you. I left my YouTube channel alone and did things the wrong way for too long for me to expect everyone to still treat me the same. That's fine. All I ask is that you don't stick around my YouTube channel just to tell me how much you hate me. And on top of that, I want to say this. Whether there's, you know, 500,000 people subscribed to me or 100 people subscribed to me, at the end of the day, I'm going to still make videos with the same sort of enthusiasm. I'm still going to want to upload them just as much. Because I have 700,000 subscribers or whatever the number is now, doesn't mean I'm going to want to upload more than if I were to have 100. Because at the end of the day, the way I look at things is this. If there were 100 people sitting in a room in front of me, allowing me to speak in front of them for 10 minutes, then you know what? I must be doing something right. And that's the way I think of it when, you know, just 100 people see a video. I think to myself, holy shit, 100 people took the time out of their days to watch this. That's pretty impressive. And, you know, to think that people will do that all the time for me, that's, you know, even more impressive. So I definitely don't take my subscribers for granted. And you know, I guess that's sort of it on the note of hate. You know, talking about that, I won't really address that too much more. But the final thing I want to talk about is this: how I plan to change things. And I made really just one action as of right now that's really going to, you know, be a step in the right direction, I hope. And that is that I decided for the next 2 weeks I'm not going to live at school. I'm not going to live at my dorm, not going to be there during the week or on the weekdays. I'm going to commute to and from school by train. I'm going to have to wake up an hour and a half earlier every day, and I'm going to have to take the train there and the train back, and it's really going to be a pain in the ass. But because of the fact that I don't really have a way to make YouTube videos and maintain my channel from school, I decided that's the necessary thing for me to do. So I'm going to try this out for a little bit. I'm going to be uploading pretty regularly, hopefully at least one video a day for the next couple of weeks, and we'll see how it goes. And I'll keep you guys updated as to what I decide to do for the weeks to come. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm sorry for the past couple months and everything that went along with that. And I'm sorry that I don't have a gameplay that lasted 8 minutes and however many seconds this is going to be, because you guys just had to stare at a black screen for the past couple minutes, so I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it. I mean, when I see you guys support them, I really do want to make more. It really does encourage me. But if not, that's perfectly alright. I'm still going to do my best to upload another video tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.